Hello everybody and long time no see. Today I am looking at Banished, which is a new game that came out on the 18th of February by Shining Rock Software. So it's kind of a city builder sort of game, mainly centering around more of a village and small town aspect as opposed to the entire like SimCity-esque type feel. Let's set up another village here. Well, we can't call it visually interesting village, but alright, let's just go with the actual name, VisInt Village, for the sake of the recording. Right, so you've got a few options. The map is completely randomly generated every time for seed, and you can actually pull the seed up mid-game. So if you wanted to copy it and give it to a friend or share it on the internet if it's a really cool map, then you can do that. Only two terrain types at the moment, valleys and mountains. Mountains makes it a bit more harder to achieve, sort of building in places and stuff. Lots of tunnels and stuff need to be made. Terrain size, small, medium, large. I'm not sure why you'd want to play it on small, medium. Maybe there's achievements involved for that, so I'm going to stick with large for now. Mild, fair or harsh climate. I think fair, disasters on, of course. And starting conditions, medium, easy or hard. I think I'll stick with medium. Hard basically means you don't start with any, well, as it says here, a small amount of clothing, food, firewood and tools. No seeds are available. Medium, you get like some seeds for fields and things, and easy, you get more of everything basically. So I'm going to start this game on medium. Now, I've played a little bit of this game, but I'm by no means an expert, so if you guys have any constructive criticism, then please put it in the comments below and let me know what you think. I probably won't be doing too much talking throughout the video. I'll only talk when there's sort of specific events coming up, but otherwise just enjoy the game as it is, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I've been away from the channel for quite some time, but I thought, well, I've really enjoyed the time I put into this game, so why not put a couple of videos up about it, and if people like the videos, then I may continue, do a few more, see how it goes. Anyway, right, so first of all, I'm going to start by probably producing a... just get a dirt road here. I don't know why I always start with dirt road, I think I just quite like everything to be structured and ordered. Now what I found is I put down a crop field straight away. I'm not sure if this is the best way to do it, but what I find is that they don't start working on the field if you don't put it down straight away. They wait until the next year, which has really been bad for me in terms of the amount of food I've collected, and people start dying and starving, and it's generally not good for the village, as you can imagine. Also, something I've forgotten already, I like to put up these menus so I can see exactly what's going on in the entire game. Right, that's much better, I can see what's going on. So at the moment we've got 10 adults, got 9 children. During this first year, a few of them children will become adults, and then there'll be a few more children created, providing you have enough housing and all of that to sort of keep your people, well, breeding, I suppose could be the right word for it. Just put it onto play, see what they get up to. Now, I haven't built any houses yet. I really want to focus on just getting this farm made. So let's set a few builders. I think 4 builders to maximise the efficiency of getting the farm up and running. Once the farm's up and running, I'll probably switch those builders around to being farmers to get them working on it straight away. But first, I think I'm going to remove a few resources as well, so that all these labourers are maximising their efficiency. Let's get some stone, some wood. I think that'll do it. What I've found on this game is that if you make them do too much at once, so if I went like this to get rid of all of this, first of all, it's not a good idea to do it because it lowers the total amount of resources and gathering and hunting and stuff that you are able to achieve. But also, they go all over the place and they get a little bit unfocused, and I like them to be focused in one spot so I can really see what's going on. The area is clearing out a lot nicer. So let's just zoom out here for a second. Right, so it's good, we've got a river going down here, main river, which will allow us to have a sort of fishing village, and also we can get some trading routes going down there, which is it's trading with sort of other imaginary villages which are off the side of the map. What else do we have around here? It's quite mountainous actually. This isn't, well actually no, this is quite a nice bit of land, large size piece of land around here that we have. But the actual northern part of the map is quite rocky, so we'll see how that goes. Right, so has that been built? Oh, right, let's get rid of that. Right, so this has been built, so what do we have for? We've only got beans at the moment. So we'll get them working on that, we'll put some farmers on it, we'll get 4 farmers, we really want to get that going straight away as soon as possible. Right, another and next important thing would be to get some housing. So if I build some homes, let's build some homes here. Right, it's 1, 2, 3 and 4 I think will get us started, because you see these people here, we've got 19 people without homes, and they definitely need homes, because once it starts getting towards the winter and all that kind of stuff, they'll start getting cold. At the moment you can see early spring temperatures 3 degrees, so it's still pretty cold outside. That's 3 degrees centigrade, not Fahrenheit. I've changed the options for the more British player. So at the moment we're chopping all this down. Not sure what these guys are doing around here. You can see you've got some farmers out there now. Farmers, they're working away, sort of tilling the land and whatever farms do. Oh, these guys are making the pathway. That's good. Not an essential thing to do. They can walk around without paths, but I just think it makes the whole village area look a lot nicer. Okay. So what else do we need? Sometimes I think it's quite good to get a hunting lodge up as soon as possible as well. I'm getting rid of all this forest and stone and iron and things around here. Basically the 3 main materials you need to begin with is a bit of wood, stone and iron. Iron's mainly for the tools that you need to produce. At the moment you can see in the storage barn we've got 30 tools ready, so that'll keep us going for a year or two. Probably 2 to 3 years actually, but then I'll have to start thinking about getting some more. Got a good set of potatoes available. Are these people actually farming? Yeah, they look like they're doing something. Okay, so we've got some builders who... Okay, there's 2 on there, there's 2 on there, that's good. They can only have a maximum of 2 builders anyway. So we see we've got some beans. Beans are producing already. Stored logs is looking good, that's going up. Should be going down actually in a minute though with the building of these. But also the firewood. Okay, so I think I've been caught out before with this, so I need to get some firewood as soon as possible, otherwise my people start to freeze during the winter. So a woodcutter is a good idea for this. Let's put the woodcutter... Let's put him up there. Getting rid of all these trees here. Is all of these trees going? I'll tell you what, let's just make sure we finish off where all these trees are going here. Just to try and get it as clear as possible. I want to probably get another stockpile as well at some point, because this one is 72%, and chopping all these trees down to make room for everything else in the stone is going to fill up really quick, and they're just going to litter it like they've done here. But they're just going to completely fill up this whole landscape with resources that can't go anywhere again. It isn't advisable. So what I think I'm going to do is try and put a hunting lodge out here, try and maximise its efficiency, and right, where's the hunting lodge? Oh, here we go. Right, yeah, putting it in the middle of the forest, you can see its ring of influence is the yellow space. So if I try and put it out here, then it should put it to maximum efficiency, taking up the whole forest. I mean, there may be a time that we chop some of this down, that we may need to move the hunting lodge somewhere else, I'm not sure. I think over time you can't use the same land for farming forever, because it eventually loses its sort of nutrients, I suppose you could say. I'm not sure if the same is said for the forests, where all these deer that are walking around, they eventually get all captured. I'm not sure if that's what happens, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough, within a few years. I think we could probably keep this forest pretty much untouched for now if we just work in this direction and try and take over this region here. Maybe get some fishing villages going along. I don't know why I keep calling them fishing villages. Some fishing docks along here. People are getting rid of the trees, the stone. It's going good. Quite pleased so far. Glad that we got the farm up and running. The last time that I started to produce a farm, for some reason the people just didn't work it. I think because it come into like early summer maybe, and they haven't got enough time before the winter to get it all up and running, so they just didn't bother, and most of them starved. Okay, the reserve for firewood is low. Right, that's no good, so we need to put somebody... Oh, they're building it at the moment. Once that's built, we'll put someone in there and he can convert some of this stored logs into firewood. Okay, so you notice that some buildings, like for example 1 and 1 here, some buildings like the woodcutter, the blacksmith, they only have the ability to have 1 person working inside them. Whereas things like the farm, you can have 4, 5, you can have up to 6 people working within that. The same for the hunting cabin. I think you can have a maximum of 4 people working in that. I've got 4 builders at the moment, but we're only require 3. So you can see actually from the game there's quite a lot of micromanagement involved in all the different things, moving your people around, making sure that they're all working as efficiently as possible, excuse me. And some people are still homeless by the looks of it. Yeah, we need to get another house down there before the winter comes. Well, it's late spring, so we've got plenty of time. No need to rush what we're doing here. Let's get another road down there. Get another house. You don't want to go overboard with the amount of stuff that you build straight away. I think I'll only build another 2 houses, because obviously if you run out of stone and wood you can't build the essentials, and if you can't build the essentials you can't get your population up. If you can't get your population up, then your village doesn't expand. But then again, if you expand too quickly and you don't build enough food, people will start to starve and die off. The health will go down, the happiness will go down, and it's a really good game for managing all that kind of stuff. Really, if you're into sort of strategically managing resources, where people are working, how they're working, this is probably the game for you. There's no combat within the game, and I think the developer has said that he isn't planning on putting any multiplayer aspect in, so if you're the kind of person who loves a bit of multiplayer and you enjoy a bit of combat, a bit of fighting, then maybe this isn't the game for you. But I'd definitely say give it a chance. At the moment in the UK you can get it for £12 off of the Humble Bundle, which gives you a Steam key, which obviously allows you to unlock it on Steam, whereas Steam's trying to charge you £15, so definitely the Humble store is definitely the place to go. I think in America it's generally $19.99 across most of the websites, although I can't 100% confirm that, but do a bit of research and you might be able to get it down a little bit of money off somewhere.